Alright guys, it's currently 14 degrees. I gotta go get some plexiglass for today's video, so let's go. Alright guys, so we're back, Lee about to kill himself, back at the shop with the plexiglass. This is 0.08 inch thick, 18 inch by 24 inch. Basically, I had a piece yesterday and I was working on, and this is the exact same piece, but I had some stuff cut out and it wouldn't fit. Like that corner up there and that little crack messed me up. So, had to run this morning like you've seen to Lowe's real fast and get this. So, basically, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. Alright, so we got our diamond. Everything, it's been routed. If you ain't seen the video of that, it's the previous videos for this one. Here's what we're going to do. Basically, I was going to router it out here and cut it so you line it, but I was like, I think it looked kind of cool like that because I have something to put the sticker on. So basically we're going to line this up. Voila. Line it up. Alright, and we're going to cut it. So basically this whole back is plexiglass, and you'll have it so you can see there. That way when I mount it to the board over there, it'll be compressed. We don't have to worry about holding down because then we'll mount with the bolts. Alright, so we've got our LED strip here. It's actually a blue one. This is like my test one. We've got the purple over there. Alright, so basically I cut a little slit out yesterday. And this is what we're going to do, is do with this one. It's going to be mounted like that so you can't see behind it, but when you mount it down in there, it's flush so you don't have to worry about coming out. So we'll mount it like this. I'll make a slit right here, 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 and here, but we'll leave some in the middle so it doesn't, the diamond, doesn't fall out. Basically, when we make the slit, we'll slide that down in there too, and then where this bolt's on here, I'll have all of them tied together, and we'll drill a hole here, and on the back is where you'll have two wires come out, and on the back we'll have it tied together just to a negative and positive. That way we won't have 4 wires, we'll just have 2. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this and cut this out. Be careful with this. When you cut plexiglass, it can break on you. It can shatter, crack, and as you see, we don't have that much material. Like if I crack right here, basically we're screwed. This is only like $9, but that's $9 I don't want to have to respend again. So let's go ahead and cut this. Alright, now this is a technique I learned how when you cut this. Basically you just give it a good chop, and then you draw your line and cut it with a Dremel. Plastic's off right there because it didn't come with plastic. But as you see, It fits. So let's see, turn over. Now we will have that will be bolted up, and this right here, this edge of this plexiglass all the way around will be purple. This will light up purple. And then you will have the Colossus logo right there in the middle. It's to be painted black. I'm getting bolts, but I'll probably get like maybe kind of like spikes to go here, spike bolts. And then that will be right here in the middle. That's right there. And right there is where the diamond goes. It's upside down because my writing's upside down. Alright, so we're mixing up some Bondo, just regular Bondo. If you can see right here, there's a little pivot. I'll see if you can see it. I don't know if you can or not. Anyways, there we go. There's a little pivot where, when I was riding my router template, it dug right there because I was in a flaw in the wood when I got it from Lowe's. Lowe's, how dare you do this to me? But I was like, no big deal, because basically what I'll do is I'll put some little body filler right there, and then we'll wait for it to dry, and then we'll sand it down. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let that dry for a little bit and give it probably maybe 3 or 4 more coats. Some like really heavy coats and everything. And then, because it's like a filler primer. But I wanted to go ahead and get it on there and everything. We might actually go ahead and bed liner it today. But I do know we have to drill the holes out and everything that we need for the plexiglass, because I want to have everything ready so when we bolt the plexiglass up, we don't have to keep taking it on and off, because that's how it gets scratched. It does have a protective film on it, but one nick, that's it. So we got to watch out for that. So I'm going to put some more coats on there and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got our bolts. That we're going to use. Now these are actually way too long, but what we're going to do is I'll probably order some, like a fancier style bolt. I think we'll try to get some that, I want something like this that has this like a spike end on it. If I can hold my finger steady enough, I'll show you. The spike end on it, something like that, because I think that would look a lot better than a regular bolt head. So we'll probably end up getting something like that. I'll have to order online, but these will work for now. I actually need shorter of these. These were for my seat, and as you see, I'm robbing my bolts again. I always have to take something that I bought for another project and use, and I have to go buy more. But we're going to use these. These are a quarter, and they're 2 inches. So about 1.5 inches would probably work for us, because this is 1 inch. I mean, this is a 1/2 inch, the other is a 1/2 inch. plexiglass. So about 1.5 inches would work. 1.25 inches. Alright, so we'll let this dry a little bit more, and then we'll put our plexiglass down on it. I'll probably do just do 1 inch from out, and the bolts will be probably about 1 inch out around every corner. And then I'll take the plexiglass, put it under here, and then drill a hole, a small hole, and then we'll do a bigger bit because we don't want to break the plexiglass. A bigger bit, and that way everything lines up perfect, and we can just bolt it on. We don't have to worry about anything else. Then when we get ready to put this on, the big piece, we'll just line it up, and then we just take the drill both holes, and everything will be lined up. Alright guys, so I went ahead and cut the little slots out, as you see. I'm trying to fix it so you can see it better. Okay, we went ahead and cut the slots out. Now these actually came longer, but they're fixed so you can actually cut them where you need to. So basically what I did is I drilled a hole for the wire to go through because we want it up to the back. So basically we just put the wire through here. And here we go. And this will light up all these edges and stuff. And we'll light up this. Now, I am going to... let's see, I need to cut this. But this right here is not the straightest, I know, because we cut it with like a little grinding disc. It's alright, because it's going to be covered up. You'll never see it. This is like the behind the scenes. But you can take sandpaper and smooth it out if you want to, whatever. But we're going to go ahead and cut this to length. Cut this to length. Like so. And there we go. So now we have these two. So I'm going to go ahead and cut 2 more. It actually came with 6 of them all together. For like, I think it was like $12 or something like that off eBay. These are purple. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these, put them down. We're not going to double side tape because it will pull up. But when we put the wood down, it'll hold it in place. So that'll be good. I'll sand these down a little bit because they do bother me. Sand these down a little bit. We're going to leave the paper on for now because I don't want to take it off and risk it getting scratched. We'll take it, we'll put the other part on, bolt it down. I wire all of them up. And we'll hook it to my 4-wheeler battery and see what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that, and we'll be right back.